I am off.
So, let's go down here and check this area out. Did I go up here? That's the store. Okay. We have some houses here we can check too. Like this one.
By Tempus, the vision speaks true. You are the heroes from my dreams.
Do I know you?
Our paths have not crossed until this day. I am Hjolder, son to Rethric, elder and shaman to the tribe of the Bear.
What's a tribesman doing here in Kuldahar?
The vision is why I have come to this place. Tempus has guided me to you.
For what purpose?
This I cannot say. I know only that the storm of war darkens the skies of my homeland. My people are gathering in numbers greater than any have seen for generations. A king, both new and old, has risen to lead the tribes against the 10 towns. Already, the first snows of winter bear the dark stains of spilt blood.
Tell me more about this new and old king.
Wolfdane is his name. He was a great warrior from an elder tribe who was slain in battle on the eve of last season. Now his body has returned from death's halls to lead my people once more as king.
So he's an undead monster, obviously.
Wolfdane's flesh is but a vessel, a borrowed tool. The spirit of the new king is much, much older than the form it now inhabits. It is said that the spirit of Jared governs his body.
Huh.
It is this claim that has fueled the fires of vengeance among my people.
Isn't he the barbarian hero entombed beneath the temple in Easthaven? Oop.
The same. You know our history well. Now, after centuries of imprisonment, Jared's spirit is free and rallies the tribes once more in a common cause.
So if this Jared was such a great hero, surely his cause must be just, so why are you here?
You must understand. I have read the signs. Tempus will not favor either side in the coming battles. Both my people and those of the towns shall be haunted by countless deaths without honor.
Darn.
I have cast my spirit into the nether realm in search of a way to prevent what must not be. My vision quest led me here to find you. You are the answer I seek.
So what are we gonna do?
You must come to Hengoro, to the great mead hall where the tribes have gathered. You alone can forestall the war between our peoples.
I hope I don't have to leave right now. Let's see.
Although I am certain you are the heroes of my vision, I fear you are not yet strong enough for the task at hand. Go forth and sharpen your
Basically,
skills upon the
he's
field
probably
of
how
valor.
I'm going to get out of this
When
area
you've grown stronger, return
after I've
here
completed
and
as
we
many
shall
quests as
speak
I can.
more.
I'm guessing. As you wish. Okay, so we're still checking the town out here before we leave and go to the Vale, I guess. And I've been thinking about having a thief in the party. And I think I'm gonna have to dual class Geralt. I think he makes the most sense. I'm not sure that Dandelion can do dual class as a bard. I'm not sure about that. So Geralt is level 2 right now. He goes up again at level 4 at 4,000 experience. He's still at 1.5 attack, so I'd like to get him up to at least 2 attacks per round. And then I think I'm going to, let's see, dual class. I might not be able to do a thief because I think thieves I think need a high score in their next like a thief I think would need a certain dexterity, a minimum requirement. Let's see, what about Dandelion? Dandelion cannot dual class. Iorveth cannot dual class. She cannot. He cannot. Saskia cannot. Geralt is the only one who I have this for. But none of these are selectable. Is that because I don't have a high enough... What's my dexterity? 12. I might not have a high enough dexterity. That's unfortunate. Because I kind of think I'm going to need a thief for trap detection. And you know, Geralt can in the Witcher games can disarm traps and such, so I could reason through it to making him a dual class character. But unless I find a way to raise his dexterity 3 points, I think 15 is what you need for a thief. Then I think I'm not going to be able to do it. Okay. So back to exploring the town then. Where have we got to go still? So let's go over here some more.
Sure.
Oop.
What is your... Certainly.
Okay, that goes out of town. I'm assuming. Let me just go across the bridge here and check. Yes. Okay, that's probably how I get to the Vale. That's a dead end. Let's go over to this house and go in here. I heard there were strangers in town, but I didn't believe it. You from East Haven? How'd you get through? We were part of an expedition from East Haven, but not all of us made it. My sympathies for your fallen comrades. What happened? The pass is snowed in, and to make things worse, there's a horde of creatures in the pass, mostly goblins and orcs. I doubt any caravans will be through for quite some time. That is grim news indeed. I fear things here in Kuldahar are not much better. You may wish you'd stayed in East Haven. Why don't you tell me about Kuldahar there, town person? What did you want to know about Kuldahar? Or did you want to know what's been going on around Kuldahar? Let's see, let's ask him about the Vale of Shadows. The Vale of Shadows? Might want to ask Myrick. He and his brother Silas make a pilgrimage there every year to pay their respects to their ancestors. I think they left on their trip a day or two ago, though, so they won't be back for a while. I ran into Myrick. He was nearly killed by a pack of yetis that were prowling the Vale. I offered to go get an heirloom of his back. Friend, don't go stepping foot into the Vale of Shadows. It's not a place for the living, and as long as the dead mind their own affairs, we mind ours. Well, I have to go there because the Vale may be the source of the troubles in Kuldahar. Never been to the Vale of Shadows myself, but I've heard it's covered in shadows. No way. It's like twilight there all the time. No good will come from the living setting foot in the Vale. Let evil feed on evil, that's what I say. Well, there's not much choice, so any advice or information you could offer would be welcome. Well, I don't know too much about the Vale, or even like talking about it, for the matter. You may have better luck with some of the other townsfolk. They may know more than I do, and there's no telling what random tidbit someone might cough up when you're talking with them. So let's ask him about the town. Well, Kuldahar is not a big place, but I can tell you quite a bit about it if you want. So let's see. We saw a tower by the tree from the road. Is that your local watchtower? No, that's the tower of Auric the Grey. Fortunate we are to have a wizard this far north. Friendlier than most spellcasters I've known. He values his privacy, but I still see him tip back a tankard or two with the best of them at the root cellar. He's got some goblin that does chores for him. I don't remember running into him. So how long has that tree been there? It's huge. Been there as long as I can remember. A blessing as near as I can tell. The chilly weather doesn't even touch the town with a tree growing here. It radiates enough heat to keep things green, which is a sight for tired eyes here in the north. But hells, if you came through the pass, you'll know that already. Ask him some more questions about town. I know where to do it. I know where to tip back for the tankard, but I'm going to ask him anyway, just in case he has some sort of insight. You'd be looking for White Whitcomb's place, the root cellar. You'll find that just a little southeast of the base of the great tree, in the middle of a cluster of 3 buildings. Keep an eye out, with the roots being as huge as they are. You can walk right over the tavern and not even know it's there. Ask him some more about town. I know where to rest. I'll ask him anyway. There's the Evening Shade, but well, the previous innkeeper was one of the townsfolk who's gone missing, and it's come under new ownership. Some halfling merchant from the south. Not a very friendly fellow, but I suppose the Evening Shade's all there is for travelers. You don't want to be sleeping outside with all the disappearances. Let's ask him about the disappearances. Aye, a lot of people have gone missing recently. One of them was Conlan's boy, Sheemish. The next morning the whole town searched for the boy, but turned up nothing. He was just gone, vanished without a trace. Then Mother Aegina from the church, Aidan the innkeeper, Megan Potts, and others. Not a trace of any of them. I think I remember hearing about Mother Aegina. Any supply shops or weapon shops? There's 2. If weapons are what you're wanting, go see Conlan the smith in the northern center part of town. His forge is burning day and night, so it's hard to miss. If you're looking for general supplies, go see Gareth. His shop's near Kuldahar Run, north of the bridge. It's got a railing that runs around the edge and juts out over the water. See what else he has to say about the town. Churches or temples, I've been there. There's a temple to Ilmater here in the northeast canyon, just beneath the wrecked airship. Don't know if that's your faith or not, but the brothers and the Reverend Mother are good people. I'm asking about Ilmater. Aye, he's the god of suffering, the crying god. His priests seek to help alleviate the sufferings of others by taking on their pain. Don't know all the teachings, but that's pretty much how I understand it. So do you worship him? Well, I'll tell you, friend, one look at the great tree of Kuldahar and it seems to me that nature's the only thing really deserving the worship around here. I mean, the branches nearly scrape the clouds, it seems. Beautiful sight it is. And so I think the last thing we can talk to him about is the airship. Oh, you mean that airship Fiddlebender's holed up in? Yeah, well, for the whole story, you'd have to speak to him about it. So, yeah, the Fiddlebender, he lives in the airship. Hi, Fiddlebender's our local alchemist. I guess you southerners might say. Makes potions and concoctions, and the occasional explosion. He'll need to start adding chimneys to pump out the smoke at the rate he's going. Now I'm going to ask some general Kuldahar questions. Let's see. I've heard that some people make pilgrimage to the crypts in the Vale of Shadows. Do you know anything about that? You know, just last month, Geralt was going on about one of the tombs said to be in the Vale of Shadows. Said one of them's the tomb of Kreselak, the Black Wolf. Kreselak? Don't think I ever heard of him. Terrorized this region years ago, he did, and with a whole legion of soldiers, shamans, and priests under his banner. That's a good-sized force for this region. It'd take a man of some strength to lead such a band, especially if it had spellcasters in it. Rumor has it he had a sword as large as a man, able to cleave enemies in half. Not only that, but it had some enchantment to help Kreselak ward off the cold, but not the chill of death, I'll wager. Well, a good blade can be the best right hand a leader can have. It can turn a capable leader into a champion of the people. Look, if you're making your way to the Vale to try and help us here in Kuldahar, there's no reason you should have steel that's any less than Kresselbeck's. Here's a small token you can use at Conland's smithy if you need to purchase a better blade. Take it with my good graces. Oh, thanks. Hey, what do you give us? I'll check it out in a minute. You can thank me by being cautious and staying alive. If you have to cross paths with the dead, do it from a distance with a lot of arrows. Most of them can do horrible things just by touching you. Alright, ask him some more about Kuldahar. So, around Kuldahar, do you mean like the weather? This winter's been a season of evil here in Kuldahar. People vanishing, sudden storms, monsters sighted in the pass. It's all going to get a lot worse before the year is done. Mark my words. Anything else you can tell me? Ask some of the other townsfolk. They might know something I don't, and you'll never know what bit of information... blah, blah, blah. I've read that before. So I think we're done. So I'm taking my leave. I just want to see what he gave me. Oh, he gave me I think he gave me this. Garnet gem. Storing axes should go to him. Oh, his inventory's full. What's he got? Oh, I gotta go sell stuff. I forgot I had to do that. Okay, you got anything to loot? Nope.
Quickly now.